president is threatening tariffs against countries that do business with Russia. That's if there's no deal to end the war in Ukraine in 50 days. Yesterday in the Oval Office, the president was asked why he's only pushing for 100% tariffs, while the sanctions bill moving through Congress calls for 500%.
Well, the Republicans are moving very strongly in the Senate, giving us total control of it, but I'm not sure we need it, but it's certainly good that they're doing it.
Senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe has more on this for us, joining us from the White House. Good morning to you, Ed. You know, this is remarkable to me because it's a change in tone from President Trump toward the Russian president, who he has said for years he has a good relationship with, and that would return dividends for the U.S. What are you hearing from your sources about why Trump is changing his tone now?
Well, you don't even need to go to sources. You just go to this interview he did that was published overnight by the BBC. He called them Monday night for something that they had asked for around the one-year anniversary of his assassination attempt. And he basically just says, look, he's disappointed with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but I'm not done with him, he says. I'm just disappointed in him. He said that they would have a great conversation. They would, think that they're getting close to something, and then he'd turn around and see that there were fresh attacks on Ukraine, and that's happened now too many times in recent months, to the point now where he wants to do all these things that he announced on Monday. There are Democrats, there are even conservatives who have said critically that the president should have known this already, should have picked up on it, and that he's getting played by Putin because it's been prolonged as much as it has. And given that this has been the deadliest month for civilians in Ukraine since the war began, there's grave concern that the United States isn't moving fast enough to give Ukraine what it needs. But by announcing that NATO is going to purchase American-made missiles and other military equipment, including those Patriot battle missile systems you see there, it's a sign that the Trump administration, at least, is getting ready to more actively engage, try to help Zelensky and the Ukrainians, and at least put pressure on Putin to try to get to some kind of a peace agreement.
Yeah, and we'll see if this pays any dividends. Ed O'Keefe, thank you very much.